Hey guys, Amanda Brooks, coming to you live from Bangor, Maine. I am a practicing physician assistant. I have practiced emergency medicine for the last 18 years. Way back when I was in school, I was studying human nutrition, earned a Bachelor of Science in such, and knew that I needed to further my education so that I could provide myself and others with more education. So it's truly my hope and desire to help all of you bridge that gap between modern and alternative medicine. It can be a slippery slope. And while this is not medical advice, this is information that I'm hoping you'll find helpful, that you'll share with others, because in 2023, guys, it is vital for us to become advocates for our own health and to become more educated. So like I said, I work in the ER, the emergency department, and something that I measure often in most patients is magnesium. And actually over the last month or so, several of you have come to me and asked for specific recommendations for magnesium supplementation. So here's your video, guys. So magnesium deficiency, it can look like all sorts of things. Symptoms can range anywhere from something fairly benign to something super serious. Many of us have a magnesium deficiency that's getting blamed on something else, when in fact all we need to do is supplement magnesium. So oftentimes magnesium deficiency is just secondary to poor nutrition. So as this little video unfolds, I'll talk about food support and what we can eat to enhance our magnesium levels. Some of our bodies, unfortunately, they just don't absorb magnesium well. And many patients that I see in the emergency department are excessive alcohol ingesters. So excessive alcohol consumption can decrease your magnesium levels. Also, patients that I see, they're on multiple pharmaceuticals. Certain pharmaceuticals can also decrease your magnesium. So what are some common symptoms that I think of when I think of magnesium deficiency? Well, one of them is fatigue. And again, guys, these symptoms can have many other etiologies. I mean, fatigue can result from so many things, right? Mitochondrial dysfunction, lack of sleep, anemia, like all the things. But magnesium, we know, helps to create and transport energy. So if we're deficient, then fatigue can be a big symptom. Something that we're all aware of, muscle cramps, right? Magnesium helps the nerve conduction in muscles. So if we're deficient, we often recommend magnesium supplementation. And again, if you're supplementing with magnesium that's over the counter, something that you're purchasing off Amazon, go back to my previous video on why not to purchase supplements off Amazon. Super, super important video. Because again, if you guys are taking the time and spending the money to ingest something, I just want to make sure that you're receiving the benefit. And the Hippocratic Oath is do no harm. And so there is harm associated with certain products on the market, and I'm just hoping to help you become more aware. So with that being said about muscles, the heart, super important muscle, right? So lack of magnesium can also lead to arrhythmias. So when patients come into the emergency department and their heart's not in normal sinus rhythm, we always check a magnesium level. Because again, this can cause, atrial fibrillation, VTAC, like VFib, like all sorts of rhythms that none of us want, okay? What else? Magnesium contributes to, lack of magnesium contributes to even osteoporosis. Our bones are in charge of storing magnesium. So if we have a lack of magnesium, that can lead to osteoporosis or osteopenia, which is the process just prior to osteoporosis, which can lead to brittle bones and increased risk for fracture. Diabetes type 2 is mostly because of diet. So again, thinking about diet sources. What are diet sources of magnesium? Diet sources of magnesium are leafy greens like bok choy, Swiss chard, kale, love crispy kale with olive oil made under the broiler, edamame, avocado, black beans. I'll need to post a recipe soon. I just made Arabella this black bean quesadilla with like an avocado smash on top. It was to die for. Didn't look very good, but it was super scrumptious. Let's see, what else? Migraines. There have been several studies looking specifically at individuals with migraines and they are magnesium deficient. So sometimes I'll even treat migraines, migraine patients in the ER with magnesium with good relief. As we've been talking about, magnesium plays a major role in muscle contraction. So this also contributes to constipation. So magnesium has a relaxing effect. So if we don't have enough magnesium, muscles are going to get tighter, which happens in our gut, right? So if our intestines are contracted, we're not going to be able to pass stool through the bowel that well. So I don't know, have any of you ever taken magnesium citrate? We use it prior to colonoscopies sometimes, or for patients that are extremely constipated. Again, this causes relaxation to the bowel and allowing you to kind of, release stool. What else? Acid reflux. So again, the lower esophageal sphincter, there's sphincters in the esophagus. And again, if this tone isn't balanced, you're gonna have acid reflux. So these are just some of the many signs and symptoms associated with low magnesium. So first of all, let's increase diet consumption of magnesium. Secondly, I'm here to advocate for a product that I've found that is absolutely amazing. It's put out by the Berry Good Elixir Company. Charity Berry is a master herbalist. She knows her thing. I am not an herbalist, so I am learning along the way. I'm a lifelong learner. I love it. I take this. This is like a mineral tincture. It's called Daily Minerals, again, put out by Berry Good Elixir Company. I will put the link for this in the comments above and below. It contains, it's a great absorbable source of potassium, magnesium, calcium, iron, zinc, manganese, copper, and I didn't have time to go into all of those. Magnesium was the big one. And look up alfalfa leaf and stinging nettle leaf. These are two of the major components of this tincture. Horsetail herb, raspberry leaf, basil leaf, chamomile flower, dill herb are all in this product. So again, helps to provide immune support, increases the body's ability to assimilate minerals. So anyway, guys, this is it. One little dropper full, not one drop, one dropper full daily for me. If you're deficient, maybe a dropper full twice a day. Again, I have seen so many of you have this help with your muscle cramps, with your magnesium levels, heart palpitations, all the things. So hope you found this helpful. If you do like it, share it. Be well, guys. I'm heading off to work. Hope you have a great Saturday. Bye.